All right, guys, how's it going? Jake and Sarah here for Dude Ranch DIY, and we bought a house.
Yay!
Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've posted, and the amount of videos that I've been making and stuff has drastically slowed down from what it's been, but this is the reason why. I know in the past couple videos I kind of dropped little hints, that there were going to be some changes to the channel, and this is it. We bought a house here in Connecticut, roughly in the same area as where I was at Sam's house. It's on 3.5 acres, and we're really excited to share everything that's going to be going on around the house and around the property with you guys. So this obviously means a big change in, the types of videos that we're doing, and the amount of videos and, the topics and everything. So we're really excited. There's going to be a lot of landscaping and lawn care and stuff. We got to whip this property up into shape. And
we also have a new addition to the family.
Yeah, to the channel.
This is Louie.
This is Louie.
We rescued him from a shelter in Westchester. He's about 4 months old. He's Shepherd, Hound, Lab mix, they think. But he's been such a good boy so far. We've only had him for a week, but we love him so much already.
Yes, we do. He's been a really good boy. And obviously moving into the house and a new puppy and everything, huge changes. And that's why I haven't been posting so much. But today is Sunday, and it's been about a week since we moved into the house, and we finally got most of our stuff here. It's taken a long time to get all the equipment and everything over, but we finally got the tractor here yesterday.
Yep.
And it's a beautiful Sunday day, and we are going to be
what that means.
Yeah.
Sunday means yard work.
So now that we got our very own yard, we're going to do our first day of yard work here around the house. I'm going to use the new Kubota zero-turn mower on the lawn for the first time. Sarah's going to be pruning some hydrangeas in the flower beds, and we're going to be blowing out all the flower beds, getting them ready for mulch and some spring planting. So without any further ado, I think we're going to get going.
Do it.
And Louie here is going to be supervising us along the way.
Say bye,
Lou. Okay, guys, so where we just did the little intro was the front yard. There's the front of the house. Here's the side of the house and the driveway. We got the steps going up to the side there. We got a little 2-story barn here where the ATV and lawnmower currently are. We got the dump trailer, nice big gravel driveway. And then if you come up this way, we'll show you the backyard. Here's where Sarah's gonna be starting today. She's already started pruning these hydrangeas now that they're starting to pop out some little green leaves. We got more over here. You come over here, we got some of our garden tools and stuff in the top of the barn there. I'm definitely at some point gonna have to scrape all that moss off the roof. And we got a big grand red oak in the backyard here that's definitely gonna need some pruning. And back here we have temporarily set up the Shelter Logic, one of the Shelter Logics with the tractor inside. You can see I got my implements off to the left, some IBC totes off to the right. That foundation was from an old barn that was actually falling in on itself, unfortunately, but we got that taken care of and they left the foundation. And then if you walk all the way back here, it's the rest of the property. It goes down the hill off here to the left, pretty much almost to the neighboring house's lawn. And then all of this goes back quite a ways. And our property line on the back actually meets up with 106 acres of land that the water company owns. So it's great. There's not going to be any building or anything back there. And Louie has been loving this big lawn and the nice weather.
I don't know who loves it more, you or Louie.
Yeah, I think both of us. Takes after his dad. So the plan is, just quickly, we're at some point going to be cutting in a road down here to meet up with the driveway. down on the bottom, and then we'll probably implement and get a wood yard going back down the hill where it flattens out. And yeah, so there's going to be a lot of new content and changes to the channel now that we have this piece of property. And I hope you guys enjoy and stick around and follow our little journey here in southwestern Connecticut. Okay guys, so if you remember a long time ago over the winter, I think it was actually back in like December or January, I picked up this used Kubota ZG227 60-inch ride-on zero-turn mower. That's a mouthful. And I've been anxiously awaiting springtime to come and be able to mow the grass with it for the first time. Now, I bought it back in January anticipating this lawn and knowing that I was going to have this big lawn to take care of, which was much bigger than the one at Sam's house. So I picked up this machine for a really great price, and now we're finally going to put it to use and mow for the first time. Now, I don't have the best grass here. The grass really only needs to be mowed in the front yard. Some of the weeds are getting a little bit tall, but we are going to be working on the lawn and the quality of the grass and everything as the summer goes on. We'll probably work on trimming the trees to get more sun to the lawn and getting it to the right pH and soil levels and stuff over the summer to prepare for seeding come the fall. So right now I'm just going to hit it quickly for the first time. Bear with me. I haven't used one of these zero-turn mowers in quite some time, and I've never mowed with this. I've just kind of driven it around every couple weeks and started it up. So this is going to be a learning experience for all of us. All right, guys, so I just hit the lawn for the first time with the new to me Kubota zero-turn mower. It worked pretty well. I wish I had nicer grass and more of it, but we will be working on that in the future. It went pretty quick because it's the 60-inch. It's definitely going to take some getting used to on the hills here and just figuring out, what it's capable of and where it can fit and how well it does and stuff. You can see, like right here, I was a little hesitant on the controls there, and I created a skid mark with the tire. I did that in a couple spots over on the other side of the lawn as well. But that's just, figuring out the machine and getting used to it and getting comfortable with it. But all in all, worked pretty well. Sarah's been busy up here with the hydrangeas. I think she just went in to take care of Louie, give him some water, but she's got the wheelbarrow filled up. Now I'm gonna grab a rake and start hitting these front beds there along the old wall and raking them out and getting them back to dirt. Okay guys, so Sarah has finished the hydrangeas over here. She thinned them out with all the old dead stalks from last year and trimmed them down. We were a little late, so we trimmed them down to the newest growth on all of them, and we'll see how they do. Now we have a fresh one right here that we're thinking about putting in line. Show them where, Sarah. Right here, so that there's 3 in a row. And then I took the weed whacker to here because the grass was just so thick and most of it was dead. So we'll see how it comes back. We got to rake it out a little bit, but you can see we pulled out a bunch here, a little bit more there, and then this bed, or what's left of a bed, over here. So we're gonna have to edge it and define its boundaries a little bit, but we got that one raked out too.
We're thinking about putting sunflowers all along here. We think that would look really nice, and then all the way down to the shed. But if you have any other suggestions of different flowers, let us know. Put them in the comments below.
We get plenty of sun here. The sun's like directly overhead right now.
And something like easy to maintain year round.
Yeah, something easy to maintain. We were thinking the sunflowers would be pretty cool. Sarah's cousin gave us a bunch of Goliath sunflower seeds, I guess they're called.
Like 8 feet.
Yeah, they're really tall. She showed us a picture of them last year. So we're thinking about maybe lining this wall here with them, and then maybe even continuing them down on this side of the wall all the way down to the little barn shed thing there. So we'll see. We got this bed pretty much cleaned up. Just got to do a little raking of the scraps here. But I planted this new hydrangea next to these 2 mature ones, and we cut all of the irises down a little bit. Got rid of all the dead stuff. We got another variety of irises right there, the taller stuff. My uncle just stopped by and checked out the house and Louie for the first time. Good boy. And he brought us these 2 lilac bushes, and behind it we have a really mature established lilac with and we went in and ripped out all of the old dead branches and stuff to it from probably the original bush, and we were left with a nice clean looking lilac. And he gave us these 2 as a housewarming gift, and he actually said it's an American tradition to plant a lilac bush or get gifted a lilac bush when you move into a new house. And we have one here, we have another lilac right there on the corner, and as well as on the other corner of the house that we still need to prune, but we're gonna get these in the ground soon. And then if you come over here by Sarah and the tractor, we got this bed raked out. We just need to blow all the leaves out of there. And we made even more progress over here by the little barn.
This is what, our 3rd barrel?
This is our 3rd wheelbarrow full, and we got a tractor bucket that's pretty full. And we raked all this out along here, and underneath all that gross leaves and old plants and stuff, we found all these beautiful tiger lilies. So hopefully those will sprout up pretty soon if the deer don't get to them first. So now I'm gonna hop on the tractor. Sarah's gonna grab the wheelbarrow and we're gonna go dump.
I got the hard part.
Well, you're not comfortable on the tractor yet, so.
I'm not comfortable backing that up.
Uphill. So she's stuck with the wheelbarrow. Don't pop the tire.
Don't worry. Got it.
Okay guys, so these are the old lilac branches here, shoots, and then we just picked up some more sticks from this big bed. Oh, Sarah just got her hearing and eye protection. But we got this big bed behind the house here that we're going to shortly be strapping up the backpack blowers and blowing out all the leaves down the hill here. So we just quickly walked through and picked up all the sticks, the big sticks at least, that'll jam up the blower. And since we got a chipper and it happens to be hooked up to the tractor, might as well chip up all the sticks, right?
Might as well.
Now, I don't think you've used the chipper before, right?
I haven't. I'm a little nervous.
Okay, so we're gonna show Sarah how to use the chipper for the first time, and this will be a good trial run because a lot of these sticks are pretty small and pretty straight, so they should go through no problem. Louie is hanging out. We'll see how he reacts to the chipper. gratification, right?
Yeah, that was cool.
Well, all right, guys, that's going to be a wrap. We did all the work today on the beds in the front here. Sarah is pooped. We're starting to load up.
Enough.
She's had enough. We got a little bit of tractor work with the chipper. Louie is ready for dinner. But let me just show you guys what we did here at the end. This whole big bed here behind the house was all loaded with leaves. So we came in and blew it all, kind of exposed everything that's underneath. It's actually a pretty nice bed. It just needs some work. I think it's fallen into a little bit of disrepair. There's a lot of little weeds and stuff, but in the coming weeks, once everything starts blooming, we will see what we actually have in here and be able to determine what we want to rip out and what we want to replace and what we're going to end up leaving. But this bed is actually kind of nice. It comes around here. We're actually having a patio put in. I think we're gonna do stamped concrete just because of the price point, and it is relatively maintenance free. So it's gonna be covering this whole area here and up into the house. We'll have a nice spot to put the big green egg. We got an IBC tote of firewood there, the burn barrel. We had some people over last night and got that going for the first time. And yeah, I just blew the leaves all into the woods over here. And that is the day's work. So it was good. We're starting to settle in here, and we're just gonna keep on working and moving forward with it. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Sarah and I had our first full day of yard work here as homeowners. This is our first home for both of us. Neither of us have owned a house before.
I've never really done yard work before.
She's never really done yard work.
Besides, like with my parents.
How'd you like it?
It was good. It was a lot of work. I'm ready to go in, make some dinner, watch some Netflix, and just hang out.
Yeah, you're poop.
Yeah.
She's not used to working like this, but
I'm not used to wearing a leaf blower.
Yeah, that was
a lot.
Yeah, it's a little bit heavier than your backpack.
Yeah.
Right. So she'll get used to that. Obviously, I know what I'm doing out here, so I'm going to teach her along the way, and we're both going to be learning
you guys
a
can
lot of new
learn
stuff.
with me.
Yeah, you guys, if you have any tips or tricks, like I said, we are both first-time homeowners, so this is a big undertaking. It's a pretty big house and a pretty big property, at least for this area. And we have a lot to do and maintain and change and make it our own. And we're super excited to both do it and share it with you guys and Louie. So if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. There's going to be a lot of different content: landscaping, tree work, tractor work. I have not forgotten about the firewood. We got a big plan for a big firewood yard, You guys are going to be a part of each and every aspect of that, building the road to get back there, clearing the trees and everything. So that'll be fun. And that's it. So subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment or feedback below. I'm Jake.
I'm Sarah.
This is Dude Ranch DIY, and we'll see you here next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.